This week on Sailing Bagheera, we start at Bribie Island and sail to Mooloolaba. Alright, we're back on the road again. We're sailing. We're off Bribie Island, and that's the southern end of Bribie Island there that you can see in the background. And we're heading up to Mooloolaba. It's about 5 o'clock now. We got up an hour ago to head off.
So we got up at 4 a.m. this morning, started heading up from Bribie Island up to Mooloolaba, and we're just coming up to Cartwright Point and heading around into Mooloolaba Harbour and across the bar. Didn't take nearly as long as what we thought, so we're here in good time. Murray used his Jenica for a fair bit of the way, but had to pull that in because it got a bit twisted around a spare halyard, so we had to pull that in, and he's just got his Genoa up now. We're going along quite nicely. The winds aren't very high, only about 6 knots, and we're doing about 5, so I think we're doing pretty good. Coming up the Mooloola River. I like that house. Wow. Beautiful. We're assuming this is what they call the pond. There's quite a few derelict looking boats. Issue is we've got to find somewhere for ourselves, maybe past all of this.
That night, nature put on a bit of a show for us. As we sat out on the back deck, we watched this for a couple of hours. Amazingly, the storm never moved, it just hovered over the same area all night.
Shopping expeditions when you live on a boat are slightly different to when we were living on the land. Here we are today, heading off to Kawana Shopping Centre in the Tender. It's rather a nice sightseeing trip as we go, and admiring some of the beautiful houses along the canals. Once reprovisioned, we prepare to leave Mooloolaba, but first we have a visit from family. Matt and Kira have come from Brisbane to spend the day with us. We decide to visit the lovely Mooloolaba beach and have lunch at the surf club. Nice day with Matt and Kira at Mooloolaba and Maroochydore. Heading back to the boat now.
The anchor switches have been playing up for some time now, so I take the time to repair them. Unfortunately, in a boat there's never enough room to do any job. Luckily I'm still flexible and put clean underwear on this morning. Cheryl's going to have a go at docking. It's not her first time, but it's pretty close to it. So I've successfully docked. It was a bit random and not quite perfect, but I've actually got here. Bit of stress from Murray's part, but I got here. We've left Mooloolaba this morning, which is over here. Just coming up the coast past Mount Coolum. Heading to Noosa, which is about 18 nautical miles up there. Say again? This is such a great lifestyle.
Oh, it's right there. Just pulled into Noosa, and how nice, we've been welcomed by a dolphin, which are few and far between since we've got to Queensland. So the sun's come out now since we've arrived at Noosa. It's looking a lot nicer. Murray's keen to get over there and have a bit of a surf, I imagine. Later on we're going to try and navigate the bar and go into Noosa.
We do try and go across the bar, but not until the next morning. Once we're there, we see it's actually pretty rough, so we decide the wind conditions are favourable, so we'll just carry on and we head north. This time our destination is Double Island Point, Wide Bay. Winds were about 15 to 20 knots, and we get along really well. I've got a reef in the sail, but we still manage to get about 7.5 knots.
When we arrive at Double Island Point, we notice that there is a sandbar that's not marked on our navionics or on any of our maps. However, on Zulu Waterways, we notice that there are some photos from a previous person who's been there that show us exactly where to anchor. Murray's caught his first squid. We were told through Zulu Waterways app that you could actually catch squid here, so this is the first time he's tried it. I see to put his rod in with his, what is it, a squid jiggler?
Squid jig.
Squid jig. Can't see anything out here, it's dark.